And when which pokes the Stream Force, the deck itself, Majespecters are not very strong, so you rely on their traps and having a big monster attack them just to make sure they stay on. Because even in the pendulums, they're not very strong attacking themselves, and so we got a lot of cards to knock them first. So 3 Ash Blossom because it's a good hand trap. It sets you up. It stops them playing. All sorts. Stops searching. Stops the grave. Really helps for this deck. It's a Jozo tuner, but that doesn't come up very often. But if it has to, it will do. Okay, one go through just to make your link plays from one, just to make Proxy into Topololic, the new Topololic card, which is amazing. Yeah, and it's a very good card. It's just area 1. Yeah, 1 Maxi, just to draw more. Just so you can go second with this deck. This deck prefers to go first, but you can go second if you're on the Win Witch combo. So you can go second. Okay, that's what's good about it. So Maxi always helps you draw, get your special summon going, stop them. So they had to think now if they want to do special summon or not. So then they had to think first. They had to think before the special summon. Then we have the Wind Witch Engine. 3 Ice Spell. You play this at 3, you play one of them then you play the other one at 2 and then one at 1 because of the way it plays. Special summon reveal it, then you special summon one witch from your deck, and then you get a search, then you special summon another one, then you make one, burn them for 700, burn them for 500, so then you make Crystal win to it first turn. Yep, that's what you want to make with this deck. Tech allowed it always with this, and then 1 other negation, just so you have 2 negations, so it's really hard. So then it's a 3 card. It's a 2 card combo. It's a 2 card combo. All it is a 2 card combo with this. So it's very good, very handy. What you can do, okay? So you can do, okay, and it doesn't come out in any other ways. So next is Wind Witch Glass Spell. You play R2, so searches the Wind Witch just in case. So just in case you dead draw them, you can search for more of them. But that's what she does. So she's a searcher, so that's all she does really. Yeah, but you must play R2 so you don't dead draw her. Not 1 because you'll obviously brick with her, and because you must have Wind Witches in your deck. You can't spread some from the hand. It'd be quite nice if you could, but you have to make sure they're in the deck. And the last one is Wind Witch Snowball. Now this is just a one-off because you need to special summon with any wind, but if this is in your hand, this is actually a good card to be left in your hand by itself, because at least it's summoned another wind. Yeah, it's summoned another wind. It summons itself, so if you have 2 winds, you can special summon itself anyway, so it's really good. That's all reason. But you only play 1 because you don't want to see it very often, okay? Then play 2 Instagraph Sorcerer, just because it's a pendulum deck. It's very easy just to put in your extra with Electromite. And alright, destroy a scale, pop it, search, now scale, draw. That's the combo. That's the plus with Electromite still. So it's a draw and search, which is good. So it's a +2 every time. It's a +2 every time, which is good. Yeah, and then it's very good for that. Also, 2500 beta, so it's very good. Don't use the other very much because doesn't come up. Nope. And we play 1 Abyss adds in Curtain Riser, just supporting the monster, just supporting the special summon, and itself just for that really. You don't use the other effect very much, so I think you should just use the special summon effect. That's all. Now I know it's once per tool, but it's also a good scale. So if you draw it late game, it's actually a pretty good scale. Yeah. Play 1, and then we play the Majespecter engine now. Play 1 Majespecter Cat. It says at the end phase. It's alright, it's a good one-off. It's more of a scale. You can summon it, but I'm using more as a scale because it's a better scale. All Majespecter have no effects on the scale, and they're all quite low. They're all like 2s and 5s. They're quite low. But the effect of this one's very good. It's very good. So you just get a search and the end phase. You get a search at the end phase. That's all it does. Which is good. It's level 3, so that's good. Attack doesn't matter because you can summon it. You're not going to really summon it very often. So that's good. And play 3 Majespecter Fox. This searches your traps. So you search your trap with this, and then you search 2 targets with this. So you search Majespecter, Tempest, and Majespecter Tornado. Those 2 you play 2s and 3s, so you will see them later on. Those are the 2 we search for this deck. Really? This card's level 4, which is good. It's also ties brother in target, so it's really handy with the deck. Okay? So it's 3 off. Next is Majespecter, are both cool. Just search Majespecter monsters, really. That's all it does. That's what makes it good. And also, all Majespecter can't be targeted and destroyed. So all makes them really good. They can't be targeted and can't be destroyed. This you play at 3 because you have to. It's your searcher. It's your starter card of the deck. All Majespecter search. So that's what's good about it. It's your starter card. It's the way your deck works. With the deck. So it's really good for that option. Okay, 3 of that. Next is Majespecter, Frog, Toad. This sets your trap from your deck. So it sets your spells and traps from the deck. You'll set your traps. You'll set up for the next trap. For the next turn. Yeah, with this card. So you can. So this is the better one, I'll say. Because this one at least puts the card face down for you. Okay. That's what makes this card good. Not broken, but good. Okay. That's all this Majespecter. We don't play Crow because Crow's not that good. The spells of Majespecters are not the best now. Because there's a lot of don't want too many target things. Then you play 3 target brother for the Majespecter bit. Just so you can get 3 monsters on the field and set up for next turn's negation father, and to set up really for next turn, just to make sure you do it right. Just make sure you just do on the normal summon if you haven't got nothing else to do. So tie's good for in some situations. Okay, tie's good at 3, but it's just going to cost you quite big, so it's going to cost you 2,000 life points. Next is 2 into future. Just to get 1,000 shit, just do a move for them. We just make for Link or Reboot. That's all it does. That's all we want to do. Then 1 Raigeki, just to wipe boards. This deck finds it hard to get past boards. So Raigeki to help with that. Then we play 1. Then we play 3 Majespecter Unicorns. Profits. This is a good card, so basically you chip your Majespecter or any Win-Wit, any spellcaster, and get a Majespecter from your deck, which is good. So what you do sometimes is summon the Boku, get the search, summon the frog, get the trap. Yep. So it's a nice little package you do there. So it's a nice little combo you do, which happens quite often. It's a good card, yeah. So I'll play this at 3, and then you play 2 Terraform just to search it out. You don't need to play part of the sides. I wouldn't play part of the side in a deck like this. This deck needs kind of its combo pieces and how the deck works is it needs its pieces to actually function. Yep. Then you play 3 Majespecter Tempest. This is a strike, but for them basically you don't pay life points. You pay the cost of a tribute instead, and it just destroys the cards, but it's good. So it negates effects, which is good, and it stops Pendulum Summon, which is really good. So it's a better version. So it's strike wild card with a tribute on it. Then we play 1 Majespecter, then we play 2 Majespecter Tornado. This is just removal. Balances the card, which is good. So if it might target, but it can get around vanishing, so it would not centigrade or vanish it, which is really good. So yeah, that's the main deck. Main extra deck, 1,009 restrict, just to get removal, just to be a Link Aruba. It's really good actually. You wouldn't use it for any other reasons, but you'll use it for that. For that's what's good about it. Then we play 1 Link Aruba, just to special summon off it. Yep. Also, it can make into lava links, and it could be also a bit of store if you want to. If you've got nothing else, just a bit of store would do for this quite nicely. It's also a good link father because it's pointing down, so if you want to stand it, it's quite good. Proxy Dragon just to stand, or just to make more links. That's all it will do. And we play 1 Great Fly. This is good because this points them down. Arrows, this points down, which is good. It also gains 500 attack for every wind, but every earth, which is okay. Also, you can get stuff back. So if you're missing combo pieces from the grave, you can just add them back from the deck to the hand, which is really good. It's It's quite easy to summon this. Don't play one Accuracy Magician just to bounce more cards back out. And it does not target. I thought it target, but it obviously helps out. You don't use Scrape it, but the bounce for it use all the time. So that's really good. Yeah. One Heavy Mervo's Ledrum. Just a good pointers. Pendulum sounds really good. Destroys cards. Gets them out. Helps them out a lot because it's 18 beta also, so it's pretty good. It makes the deck so more consistent, and it makes Pendulum Summon with this card very easy because it gives it good 2 pointers. Then we play so it does loads of combos with this. Then we play one Chopper Log Talanas. This is a heavy storm on legs, and it burns the opponent for 500 for each. It can win games by itself. It can win games by itself by the cowboy, or people are scared to set because they've realised, oh shoot, we'll get burned, and then they'll be like, oh no, I don't want to set now. Oh no, I don't want to set because I know I'll get burned, and then I'll lose 500 life points each time. So it can win games by itself. So that's really good. Then we play one Scold 8. The true, well, we're not going to say his English name yet because we can't say it properly. So Scold 8, the Chain Slayer. This card's excellent. It makes different effects for each. So each time you summon with more names, it gets awesome effects. It'll special. So if it has only 2, it gain 300 attack, which is okay. Then if it has 3, it special summons 1. Yep. And if it has 4, it draws 4. It draws 4. Which could and puts 3 back in your deck. Okay. Which is really helpful. Okay, and it's got good pointers. It's also 28 beta, so it's very easy to summon. What makes it good? Then that's all. That's all the links. Then you play one Windwitch Glass Spell just for a lower burn, just as a single target, just for the combos, just the Windwitch combo. You can do it other ways too, but it's the best to do without combo. Then we play one Stardust just as negation father. It comes up sometimes, not all the time, but I haven't had a chance to summon it, but it will come up. And Stardust is just good to have the extra just in case it comes up, yeah. One Crystal Wind, because this card's excellent. The Windwitch combo is excellent with the combo, so it's very good, yeah. And these Negation Father, and the combo is only 2 cards. At the end of the day, it's only 2 cards, which is really good for this deck. Yeah, it really helps. Then we play one Dweller just to stop graveyard effects, just to help this out, yeah. To stop graveyard, and for the row matchup, just for the row, it's not for Mary. 141 because just to store, just to help you out. It can't be also destroy and bound card effect, which is really good. So it helps out a lot, and then it's just a good store card. If it's the worst, this is actually the best way you can do. Yeah. Then you got one Tornado Dragon just to pop back row to help you. Just to pop back row, so it's a good beta, helps you. It's a stable in this deck, so I will play it definitely. Then we play one Castell just to get rid of face-up cards, just to remove cards off the field or target ball. That's all we need it for at the moment, so it's good for that sort of removal. Okay, that was Majespecter for 2018 for January 2018. Hope you like it. Hope it's those likes. Majespecter's a good deck. Let's see what it does. Let's see what it does in February after String Force. I don't think it will do very much, but we don't know. It's the meta, so we need to wait and see.